word on all the protests that's going on now. Quite frankly, people have had enough. The people have had enough of these people invading our country, coming in here illegally, and pillaging our community, pillaging our people, causing harm to our people. Okay, so today is August the 3rd, and there's a lot of protests going on today all around the country, even in Ireland. Okay, so it's mass protest day today. And shout out to all the people out there, and that, you know, kind of reminds me of all the COVID-19 protests that we went to before, back a few years ago. It's kind of similar kind of thing. People had enough, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm trying to think where to start really. Don't want to make this video too long. So people who are in the know, right? People in the know, like myself and a lot of the truth community, and some other people now kind of starting to wake up, right? We know that Agenda 2030 is in full swing, okay? And what that means is restrictions for people, more taxes, okay? We're gonna have digital IDs coming in and all that stuff. Blah blah blah. I'm not going to reel them all off. I'll be here all day. And but what some of the truth community have been saying, what I've been seeing, it's kind of divided. Some of us are thinking that, some of us are saying that, you know, if you do the protest, we've got to remain peaceful and all this stuff, because that's what the government wants. The government wants order out of chaos. That's basically what I'll get into into a minute, but basically that's what the government want. They want a lot of chaos, right? So they can use that as an excuse to bring in more restrictions, digital IDs, etc., etc. But guess what? Irrespective of any protests, that stuff, all their Agenda 2030, it's still coming. It's still going to come anyway. The digital IDs and everything else, they're all going to come in anyway. They're going to come in regardless. So everyone thinking that, you know, it's got to remain peaceful. We don't want to kick off all this bullshit. Like, bro, like, nah. No, it doesn't matter, because it's gonna come in anyway. They're gonna bring this shit in anyway, so it doesn't matter. So why not fucking get some balls about it? And if violence is the, you know, if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. Because I can tell you something for nothing, right? A lot of things in this world, right? A lot of things in this world never come along from anything peaceful, right? No major changes in this world has ever come along from anyone being peaceful, right? So, you know, what shall we all do? Just stand there and turn the other cheek, you know, and just hope that the government won't go along with their tyrannical plans? No, that's just being a coward. That's just being a fucking coward, because, you know, even in the truth community, some people are living comfortably, and they don't want to, you know, some people don't want to stir the pot no more. That's the fucking long and short of it, really, you know. And I'm sorry, but the power has always been with the people. The power lies with the people. I'm seeing videos online, right, and you know, police going fucking Pete Tong on some of these protesters, beating the fuck out of them, right? And everyone else is just standing there watching and videoing. Like, what the fuck are you doing? How about you fucking, everyone, there's fucking hundreds of thousands of you. Why don't you all fucking mob the fucking police? Yeah? The same way them fucking riots what happened in Leeds, yeah, with all them fucking foreigners and illegals, right, fucking tore up the fucking city, and the police they got in their fucking riot vans and the cars and fucked off. They ran off. So this is what I'm trying to say. The power is in people. So that's what needs to happen. Why are we getting governed by a few people? Why are we allowed to get governed by a few people? Right? So if the police want to kick off, there's power in fucking numbers. Fucking swarm the fucking police, innit? Swarm the police and they'll back off. And guess what? That's when change comes, right? The government will then think to themselves, you know what? We need to keep the public on side now. So I tell you what, yeah. So we're not gonna bring in this law. We're not gonna bring in that law. Well, that's how change occurs. Change don't occur from being fucking peaceful and singing Kumbaya. And that's why I'm disappointed in some of the truth community, man. Some of the truth community are disappointing me, man, in their stance. Because they don't put, you know, these people should be in the know. They should know what to do. Right? You got the police out here now are fucking up, are beating up people, yeah, for no fucking reason, right? Just protesting. But again, when them illegals and some of them Muslim people, right, tore up the streets of fucking Leeds a few weeks ago, they didn't do fuck all. They're fucked off. So, you know, I've got so much to say, man, but it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. And again, order out of chaos. That's what the cabal, that's what they go by. The cabal is what runs these nations, right? Order out of chaos. And that's what they've been doing. It's a tried and true tested method what's been going on for fucking centuries. And what do we mean by order out of chaos? Basically, they'll, you know, the governments and the people in power, they create a problem, right, which causes chaos, so then they can bring in order, as in, again, more restrictions, that kind of thing, all right? That's what happens, all right? So, what else was I going to say now? I want to say something else, but yeah, so again, order out of chaos. This is what's going on now, right? America, countries in Europe, the UK, right? They're all being run by the World Economic Forum, right? So and what they're doing, they're deliberately bringing illegal migrants, right, into all our communities, right? In the US, the UK, and various other countries in Europe, right, to cause havoc, to cause civil unrest, all right? And that's what they're doing, order out of chaos. But what the people, again, people are saying, oh no, you know, you shouldn't you should protest peacefully, you know, you can't do this, can't do that, because otherwise the government gonna do this. Stop being fucking scared, man. So I mean, too many people live too fucking comfortably, right? And just bury their head in the sand and think, oh, like, what happened to me? Or, well, it's not affecting me right now, so I mean, that's the problem, man. That's why the world is going to shit. And a lot of people won't wake up until it's too fucking late. That's what's gonna happen. And then people like me will be saying, I told you so. You know, where was you during the COVID protests? Where was you during the shit what's going on now with all these fucking illegal migrants going on now? Where were you? right? But you know, man, this is crazy, man. But this is all part of the plan, right? People in the know knew this was going to happen. Just after COVID, or about COVID time, they were bringing all the illegals in. They were slowly filtering them into our society, and they're bringing more and more and more as the days go by, right? Because again, why are they doing that? So a sense of they're doing it. So the sense of nationalism goes out the window, because you're gonna have people from here, there, and everywhere, right? What's got no respect for this country, right? And it's just gonna be a fucking melting pot of fucking people, unruly people, yeah. And again, the nationalism that's in this country now will turn to pop. And you know what happens then when it turns to pop? People are demoralized. People are already demoralized. What's going on right now? People are fucking demoralized. They don't know what to fucking do. Their sense of nationalism is fucking on the floor. Apart from the real people out here now who stood out here now doing the protests and shit, right? But the problem is, there's only, you know, in the grand scheme of it, there's probably only about 5% of us what are going to be doing, you know, what are on the right side of history. But you know, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. You know, it's taken for people to be little girls to get stabbed by a terrorist, or you know, he's taken to these extreme lengths for just a few percent more people to wake up. But other people are still sleeping. You don't affect them, or they don't, or they hope that's not going to affect them. But people are waking up now. But he's taking these fucking horrific tragedies for people just to fucking finally open their eyes to see what's going on. To finally see that the government ain't for us, it's for them. Yeah. Anyway, I could be ranting all day long about this, but hopefully you get my point. And will things change for the better? Probably not. But you know, people out there, we know who you are. We know the people out here who have tried.